Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is ZillaFan85, and I'm here today doing another figure review. This, of course, is on my 1964 Godzilla Gashapon high-grade figure review. Obviously, this, again, the 1964 Godzilla, this is from the movie Mothra versus Godzilla, so that would be the mosugoji design, as it's called. Technically, this design is used again in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, which was also released in 1964. However, since they did change the head on it, technically it was also given another design name, which was the Sandai Kaiju design for that film. And honestly, that design I'm not the most fond of. Just my personal preference. Because I think the head, when they changed it from this design to that one, it just didn't look as good. Godzilla didn't look as menacing and as mean, and just didn't have that sort of character in his face that he had in this particular suit, the mosugoji suit. The mosugoji suit, actually, in general, is one of my favorite Godzilla designs. I absolutely love it. I love how mean and menacing he looks here, how he looks ready for battle and ready to destroy, you know, and just so much character in it, you know. Another thing, and I know it was a design flaw that they didn't intend for it, but the face sort of had like these flappy jowls, which again, they didn't intend for that, but I just thought it was actually, I thought that was like one of those mistakes that turns out very well, because I thought that it gave Godzilla a lot more character, you know, a little bit more realism too, since he did have those flappy jowls. So that was one thing I liked. And obviously Mothra versus Godzilla, definitely, and you know, if you've watched my ranking of the Godzilla films, it's easily in my top 10, so I absolutely love that film. And again, Godzilla was awesome in the movie. So as far as the figure goes here, again, a Gashapon figure, so there's not going to be too much to it. I just haven't seen too many videos done on this particular Godzilla, the 1964 Godzilla. Not the Gashapon one, anyways. I've seen a few that were the SH Monsterarts line, you know, which again is the standard size figure, and you know, obviously a lot more expensive. It's SH Monsterarts. This Gashapon figure, obviously, again, a small minifigure, you know, a lot more affordable, and again, obviously, as I've stated numerous times, I really like these Gashapon figures in general. So, as far as this particular one goes, we'll start off right off the bat with just go into our articulation. As we know, again, a Gashapon figure, for the most part, you're not really going to have articulation. You know, with these Gashapon figures, you could technically, you know, move the arms a little bit. But that's really just because they get put into place, so it's not really intended to be moved around. So you really don't have too much otherwise going on. Again, with the head, if you try to move it, and actually the part comes loose. So really more for display anyway than anything else. But a good look around at him, and we'll go into the next part, which is the paint job. Again, a very nicely done paint job, as very often is the case with these Gashapon figures. You know, Godzilla has that charcoalish color, but sort of like a charcoalish greenish color on his body, so you can again see around there for his main skin. You know, and obviously got that sort of yellowish paint for the claws, the finger claws, and the nails on the feet. He's got sort of this white paint with the black pupils in his eyes, and then of course got that. Whoop! I didn't mean to make his head come off here. Sorry about that. See, that's why I said you don't really want to move the heads, the figures around too much. I mean, not trying to swivel them or anything like that. But anyway, as far as the head goes, boy, it really doesn't want to stay on today. Yeah, you can glue these into place if you want as well, but I just don't particularly like doing that. Just because of the fact that, you never know if you can damage it if you do that. But anyway, so you can kind of see there. Hopefully the camera gets a little bit of focus there. Usually it's pretty good. I'm not really sure why it's not really focusing in here. But anyways, if I kind of hold it like that, you can see it's more of like a yellowish paint for the teeth. Sorry, the head kept falling off there. Like I said, though, that's just something you got to deal with these Gashapon figures. And then, of course, you got this sort of silverish paint for the dorsal spines, the spikes on his back here. And I mean, that's pretty much it for paint job. For detail, I think it's very well done. You've got the scales all over his body, all around, as you can see. Nice detailing with the spines, of course. They did capture that look on his face, that mean look that he had in the film. I thought they captured it very well here with this figure. I thought that was very well done. You got some detailing done on the teeth aside from just the paint, so that's always a nice thing to see. Nothing too huge here, but I think it definitely fits with what they were trying to accomplish for the figure itself. So but they did a pretty good job all around. I think so, anyways, with this figure. So definitely really nicely detailed. Like I said, I think they captured his look down in the movie. They captured it very well. He looks pretty darn movie accurate. So, again, I think not always, but usually is the case with these Gashapon figures. So, another reason why I really like them. And for price, again, it's a Gashapon high-grade figure. It's not too uncommon. I've seen multiple. I got mine on eBay, as is usually the case with these figures. And it was not too expensive. It was pretty affordable. So if you want to go in the more affordable range, don't want to pay for the SH Monsterarts one, and are okay with the smaller figure, then this is definitely the way to go. So again, a very affordable figure. I think very nicely detailed. I really enjoy it a lot. Again, this is one of my favorite Godzilla designs. This 1964 Godzilla, the mosugoji design. And a nice addition to anybody's collection, I think. So if you're in the market, again, I highly recommend you picking it up. I think there's not really too much else I need to cover here in this video, but I definitely do thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, please feel free to do so. If you would like to like and or comment on any of my videos, please feel free to do so as well. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, you be good to yourselves, and sayonara.